great peace, great peace, Shako. So I found a fourth cousin or half third cousin who is Nigerian right here. He's 94% Nigerian. So you can absolutely find your relatives from Africa on Ancestry DNA. There's a guy who's on TikTok. He is African and he has over 2,000 cousins. He showed them. He has like over 2,000 African American cousins. Now, the part I don't really understand is like why it says half. That's the part I don't really understand. Why it says half third cousin. So I'm guessing maybe it was either, you know, a grandmother or a grandfather where they had sexual relations with an African and, you know, maybe someone in his tree was born. And so now that's how we're like half third cousins, fourth cousins and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Um, but when I do my line, I find people with high amounts of African DNA, and I just put in the location for Nigerian. Um, I believe this person is one. This person and this person right here, Enoch Okizi. So you can absolutely find your Nigerian cousins if you put their location in and you tell it direct you to you who your family is. You can definitely find them. So this guy is like 94% Nigerian. It doesn't get any more African than that, right? You know. So I'm looking at it like this, right? If it doesn't say half, that means you all have the same direct lines, and that will make you African, right? Because every time I find someone who has high DNA of African percentages, right, it always says half. It always says half. So that's another idea where you can get like maybe you are just American, you know. You didn't come over here on a slave boat. You know what I mean? Like it's how you trace your DNA, you know? It's how you trace your DNA. So who knows how old this DNA is between me and him, where they made a match. Who knows how old that DNA is? But I would love to see his public tree. I tapped on it and it said it was private, but I would love to see like his genealogy. I would love to see his genealogy, you know, because to have this many people on it, right, will let me know that, you probably, you probably know a lot about your people. If you know that many people on your tree, you know a lot about them, you know. So that's all I want to show you all. Is that I found an African cousin. Great peace, Yako.